I am going to, right now, cover for you everything that you need to know about navigating the open loop platform and buying, selling, or renting your NFTs. Mamma mia. I'm going to start over here. You're going to go to My Collection. And then once you are in your collection, the in-game items will be everything that you have in-game. These are the cosmetics and decorations and what have you that you currently have in your in-game inventory that you can use in-game right now. We are going to take our sword here and we're going to move it over. Like, all right, got it? We're going to move it to marketplace items. And that is how you take it out of the game and put it in the marketplace so that we can sell it or rent it out. Now know that once you've moved it from in-game into marketplace, then you are no longer going to be able to use it in-game until it has come back into your in-game inventory. We're going to start with renting these out because this is one of the things that is a big pain in the butt even to find for people. So we are going to go over to the rentals tab here. You see that? If I want to sell this, I can just click on it and I've got a big sell item. There's no rent button. There's no rent button. So we're going to go back to our collection. We're going to click on the rentals tab. We're going to go to new listing and we're going to go create single listing. And this is how you rent out a single item. Now, step one, we select our game. Big time for this one. And then it's going to show us everything that we can rent out in big time. I'm going to select the sword. Alrighty. And then we are going to continue. I'm hitting the continue button. Continue. So be aware that the minimum amount of money you can rent something out to someone for is $10. Doesn't matter if it's 7 days or 30 days, your minimum is 10. I'm just throwing numbers in here. Do not use this as your base for how much you rent things out for. Do your research and make sure that you're renting it at a price that people will A, use, and B, make profit for you, right? You want both of those things. So we are going to hit the list rental, and then we're going to get that little puppy right there. It's an enter authorization code. Now this, you're like, what is that? This is two-factor authentication. All right, it's in, and our rental has been listed. Okay, now let's say you're like, oh no, I put the wrong price in, or you want to cancel the rental for whatever reason. If you were canceling a rental that has not been rented yet, this is important, if it has not been rented yet, you can just hit this little button right here and remove it. And as long as nobody has rented it out already, you're good. Now, if someone does rent your thing before you hit that, you have two ways that it can be canceled. One is it can be canceled by the renter, like look here, they have decided that they're good, they don't need it for another month, or if you can cancel it yourself. Both of those options are available, but it cancels at the end of the rental period. So if they rented it for a month, it cancels at the end of the month. Also be aware that if you don't click that button and they don't click that button, then it's going to continue and it'll roll over to the next month and it'll just keep doing that until either you or the renter cancel it. So be aware that if you're renting an item from someone, that if you only want it for that 7 days, you can rent it and then hit the cancel button immediately. This way you've paid, you've got your item, it will be available for you to use, and when the 7-day mark comes around, it won't tick over again. Now you're like, all right, but how do I rent things? Let me show you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to the marketplace here and we're gonna hit rentals. And then this here shows you all the rentals. Now you've got some options. You can sort by A to Z, Z to A, low to high, high to low, or you can rent for specific things. So these that have hourglasses in them, what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on that, and this shows you everything that is in the bundle for you to rent. Now currently on OpenLoot, the only game you can do rentals in is Big Time. However, very soon, TM, Boss Fighters will actually have some rentals in here for you. How do I list bundles? I am glad you asked. We are going to go back over to our collection. We are going to grab the rental tab again. We're going to create a new listing, and then we are going to once again select the game, and we are going to put together a package. We're going to select all the things that we want to have in this rental. We are going to go down to that continue button that I'm once again hiding. Continue! We're gonna hit it. I've set this for $20 for a week and $50 for the month, and we'll see if we had any takers. Now, if you look at the marketplace fee right there, that is your transaction fee. They take their cut. Every platform does. We're gonna hit our list rental. Now, you will notice that it doesn't ask me for my confirmation code again, and that is because I just did something. It only asks you for your confirmation code for two-factor authentication about every 2 to 5 minutes or so if you're actively doing stuff, so you don't have to do spam that over and over again, because that would be a pain in the butt. and I'm just going to show you how we move items from the marketplace into our collection. All you need to do is you click it and you just move it to your in-game items, and now it's available in-game. How do we sell things? We're gonna sell this gun from Desolation, and once again, I am just putting in random numbers. You hit the sell button, it's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I am sure. And now it is on our active listings tab. How do I buy things? Well, I'm glad you asked. You hit the niche marketplace button at the very top there. Step 1 is you pick your game. What game does you want to buy things in? Do you want big time, boss fighters, world shot, desolation? You've got all kinds of options. You can choose whether you want armor, decorations, emotes, footsteps, mystery boxes, all that stuff. You can take a look at specific armor types like chest, gloves, head, etc. Colors, the seasons they came out in, the weapons, armories, forges, hourglasses, or time wardens, and the rarity. We're gonna get this one. We will buy the silly egg. And we're gonna hit pay with our balance. Our order is being processed. It will be in our marketplace items because we just got it. Next, we're gonna cover your wallet. You're like, okay, all right, how does I get the monies? How does this work? We're gonna take a look at our wallet here. You can deposit using crypto. This I've found is the best way. You can put in USD, Ethereum, Bitcoins, Mana, you do you. I'm going to deposit in USD. Be aware, very important to check the network when you're sending any kind of crypto from one thing to another thing. That's what this check is about. It's like, be sure. You've got some options. You've got Solana, Tron, or Ethereum. I like Solana because there's no network for you to transfer. So I'm gonna hit this. We're gonna go, ooh, and you are going to get this wallet. This one's mine. The one that shows up for you will be for you. Make sure this is right. How do I take it out? We go back to our wallet, we go to withdrawals. Let's say I want to take out my dollar here. We initiate our withdrawal. Get an address from your wallet. Make sure it's right. Then start a withdrawal. And then confirm on the network. And then it'll be good. Again, pick your network. And then you would put your address in here like so. And then the amount you want to send. And once you are ready, you hit the withdrawal button and it does the thing. Now we are on to game tokens. How do I get those? There's a couple of ways. One, you can farm them in game. 2, if you've got a bunch and you want to move them into the game, what you do is you click on the big time here, hit the deposit, and then if you're not already logged into your wallet, it'll ask you to log in at this point. There'll be a little pop-up that shows up. Currently, you can only transfer big time in on the Ethereum network. Once again, you got your thing. Make sure to copy and paste that, make sure it's exact, and then you can send your big time tokens in. If you want to take them out, go back to withdraw our big time tokens. You can select your network, and then you put in the amount you want. Know that because it's on Ethereum, Ethereum has gas fees. Onto our premium currency. Time crystals, these are in a specific spot. You can also farm these in game. Onto the other premium currencies. In the marketplace, you're gonna hit premium currency, and then you can buy and or sell them, which is cool. And they are all right here, and it shows you what your balance is for each of them. For your profile, there will be a big thing, right, that is hidden here. It's gonna be hello, whatever your name is. Then it'll have your email and who the account owner is, aka you. Then you've got your link accounts. Over here we have 2-factor authentication. This is where you have to complete that. This is where it shows the access to the games, and I will see you in game.